Bob the Veil Guy. I'm here to share with you how easy it is to apply our Veil Stealth Coating, which is a police laser and photo enforcement countermeasure, to this vehicle. We're going to go through a couple steps here. One is going to be the preparation of the automobile, the application, followed up by cleanup. So we're going to go through 3 steps here, and I hope you enjoy what we're sharing with you. Okay, we're going to start with the surface preparation, and what I have in my hands here is some distilled white vinegar. This is something you can get at a convenience or grocery store, and I also have a bottle of water here. So what I'm going to recommend you do before you apply Veil, we're going to clean the surface here, get any baked on bug, and road debris, things like that. You want the surfaces that you're going to be applying Veil to be very clean and dried. Now we are in the desert. Hot, arid conditions, and my recommendation is when you do the application and preparation that you do this either in the mornings or in the evenings when the temperatures are cooler and more moderate, preferably in the shadows here too. We're in sunny Arizona, and in the arid conditions things can get pretty hot and dry very quickly. So we'll go to the next step here. I'm going to start with some vinegar, and you would use vinegar to remove any previous application of Veil. Now, Veil is designed to last for a very long time, but over time, road debris, salt, those types of things will ultimately wear and tear, put wear and tear on the coating, and you'll see that. The efficacy of the product, it doesn't change. It's still very effective, but you will begin to see over a long period of time, depending on your driving and the climate. And then in that case, you want to remove it. You don't want to apply Veil on top of an older coating of Veil, and you remove it. And right now, well, you would use vinegar. And I'm going to go to the other side of the vehicle. We'll take care of this headlight. Now, in some cases, some of these new vehicles have like a slip coating, which helps reduce the weathering, and it's a slip agent, so to speak, so water and things like that and come off the headlights. You may have, if you take a car through a lot of car washes and you do waxing, things along those lines, you may want to take a little bit of rubbing alcohol and apply it first. The idea being you want to remove that film, if there is one, or polymer or wax buildup, which will allow Veil to adhere that much better to your headlight system. So here you go. Okay, now we have these lights prepared. We're going to go on to the application step now. Okay, when you open the container of Veil here, you'll have an instruction sheet, the Veil container of the material, as well as 2 foam brushes. One's a 2-inch brush and one's a 1-inch brush. We recommend using the 2-inch brush for the larger headlight systems, and the 1-inch brush for touch, like little chrome work or little fog light details or things, parking, side lamps, things along those lines. And so what we're going to do is we're going to recommend that you shake the container up a little bit, get it distributed well, and let it sit for about a minute or 2 before you open it. Now, Veil, the container, has a protective seal, which ensures that the product's been properly packaged. It also has what is called an induction seal, which prevents the material from spilling when it's being shipped. So you're going to have to take like a little knife or something sharp to open up that induction seal. Then you can get into the material, and then this cap will go on and you tighten it up and you can reuse it. Okay, now that we have the surfaces prepared nice and clean as we did earlier, you'll take, let's say in this case, the 2-inch brush, and we're going to let it soak it in, dip it in the solution. Let it a little bit come off the foam brush, and then apply it like this. Now, I recommend that you actually apply Veil, as I said earlier, do all this work when it's not too hot or too dry in humidity or too cold. Now, Veil G5, which is what we're applying here, has advantages over the previous version, that it can be applied in a greater range of temperature, including colder. So I've been very successful in applying this during the wintertime when the car's in the garage and you're in the 30s or 40s. and by the following morning you should be pretty much good to go. But we generally recommend a 24-hour period for this material to dry to a weather-resistant film. It's often asked if you can take these through car washes. You may, once the coating is set up. And now with G5, since you're using vinegar, you can use it on cars that have cold weather headlight systems, that have the little, like the German cars that have the little wipers and the little washer fluid that can clean them while you're driving. This will be able to tolerate that very well. So now you see I'm doing this pretty quickly here for the demonstration. Oftentimes people would like to perhaps use blue painter's tape off the edges. This product, G5, can get on the paint. It won't damage it. I wouldn't think to damage this beautiful vehicle. And we're going to go around and I'll show you when we finish applying Veil how easy it is. It's very nice that you can take Veil on a trip. I do. And I can apply Veil to my rental car while I'm driving with the detector. And then when I'm done and I'm finished, I can remove the Veil and return the vehicle. I generally wash my vehicles when I rent them anyway. So you can just remove the Veil with the vinegar and then wash it and finish it up with water. And you run it through a car wash. So there you go. We're going to go to the other side. I'm going to do the same thing. A little bit of overbrush here. Veil is safe on the paint. Just going to go around the edges here. And sometimes when you want to remove the Veil, if it's been dried for a long time, you can also use rubbing alcohol, which is something readily available at your pharmacy or at your supermarket. Or you can actually blend a little bit of vinegar and rubbing alcohol. And either one of those two things should do a pretty good job of cleaning that up. And see, in a very short period of time, even with this quick application, you can see. And if it's applied properly, you really shouldn't even notice the appearance. Shouldn't diminish the light output. You may see a little bit of a grayish color, which is very attractive. But if it's applied properly, it should look pretty good. And take a look at it. And we are going to be driving now in the great state of Arizona. And now I'm going to be feeling protected with our Veil Stealth coating. So thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to visit us at our website at www.stealthveil.com. That's STEALTHVEIL.com. We have an area where you can call us or you can submit a question. We have a lot of information online, answers to frequently asked questions and things along those lines. And we're always here to help make your Veil experience a pleasurable one. So thanks again for watching. Remember to drive safe, drive smart, and most importantly, protected.